Another free throw attempt coming for Rayshon Taylor. He is going to be a handful for opposing defenses. He misses the free throw. Rebound yanked down by Chrysler. Now it's Adam Moore, the junior out of St. Charles, Missouri, Duchesne High School. They come around for Chrysler again. Moore at the top. He's a redshirt junior. He drives right side all the way around baseline. Lost the basketball. SIUE's got a steal. Rayshon Taylor has it. Taylor around a screen. Top of the key, straight away, picks up his dribble. Doss on the left side. Lob in for Lamar Wright. Back out for Taylor. Taylor drives, floats it up, missed the shot. Rebound hauled in by Collier. Quincy back the other way. Chrysler on the right side. Chrysler stutter step through the corner, bounces inside, and Hardman finishes. 4-point advantage now for SIUE. 14:40 to play here in the half. Carter for Lamar Wright, high on the right side. Shamar Wright straight away. Now Taylor left side near the bench. Short corner for Shamar, fade away, no good. Just a little strong. Outlet for Collier, Charles Collier, the senior out of Houston, Texas. Now back through the middle for Shockey. Shockey almost lost the basketball. Hardman's got it now. Hardman wants to drive, and that's an offensive foul. Courtney Carter takes the charge.
Quincy foul on number 15, Malik Hardman. His second team.
Second foul on Hardman.
Checking in for the Cougars, number 5, Carlos Curtis.
May have been a generous call.
And for Quincy,
I am not altogether sure that Courtney Carter had his feet set, but that's the way that it is called. By the way, our officials tonight, Kenneth Moreland, Drew Larson, and Chris Koopman, are 3 officials here this evening. 4-point advantage for SIUE. Carlos Curtis. Around for Taylor, inside Shamar. Back for Curtis, now Doss. Doss drives, and the hanger wouldn't go. Rebound for Quincy. Jamari Coakley the other way. Pushes ahead for Zielinskis, and now it's Moore driving on the baseline, and another takeaway. It's another takeaway for the Cougars. Curtis fakes the pass, and he traveled. Tried to throw it behind his back, the no-look dish, but instead he gets whistled for the turnover. Number 2 tonight for SIUE, 5 tonight for Quincy already. 13:27 to play, 4-point lead for SIUE. There's another turnover. Curtis has got it for SIUE. Bounces ahead, Taylor kicks it out. Doss for 3, too short. Rebound pushed out, and it's pulled in by Collier. Collier for Quincy the other way, up the right side of the court. And he lost the basketball. It's loose in front of the bench. Coakley's got it. Coakley bounces up top. Now it's Collier again. Top of the key, Coakley. To the right side, corner, Moore. Thought about the 3, drives in instead. Bounces through, and it's taken away. Taylor again for SIUE, straight away. Fade away, long 3, no good. Rebound is pulled in finally by Shamar Wright. Curtis has it in the corner. Out for Doss. Rayshon Taylor's gonna reset things. Doss left side. Taylor straight away, 3 to shoot. Taylor for 3, too short. 12:15 to play, first half. Media timeout, fast approaching. Coakley between the circles now. That's Ifole. Coakley again. Drives in, kicks out, 3 coming, too strong. Taylor rebounds for SIUE. Rayshon up the right side for the Cougars. Stutter steps, drives, is blocked. Got his own miss. Underneath for Jonathan Curtis. And it's taken away, and he's fouled. Jonathan Curtis, the freshman out of Mooresville, North Carolina, Lake Norman Christian High School. 16 points, 10 boards as a senior.
His first team's
And Curtis will go to the free throw line, but first we've got a timeout. 11:45 to play. SIUE by 4. We're coming back to Edwardsville after this.
Everyone 21 and up is welcome.
$11:45 to play, first half. 4-point advantage for the SIUE Cougars. Cougars have been making an effort to get to the basket. And they've done a nice job of that, either scoring the basketball or drawing a foul. We saw Rayshon Taylor get to the basket twice and draw a foul and get a bonus shot. He hit 1 of 2, by the way, but they've really made a point of going inside and trying to exploit what they can against the Quincy Hawks.
Checking into the Cougars prior to that free throw, number 1, Devon Pruitt, and number 11, Courtney Carter.
Jonathan Curtis, the freshman at the free throw line, second shot away, missed them both.
Out of bounds, possession Quincy.
Rebound's knocked out of bounds, and so Quincy will take it. Turnover for the Cougars. Turnover number 3, rather, for SIUE. Adam Moore straight away from the basket, right wing now for Coakley. Jamari Coakley back to the top of the key, Thole. And the handoff for Collier, back up top. Moore. Collier on the left. Short corner right for Ifole. Time running out, desperation 3, wouldn't go. Rebound comes right back to Reese Ifole for Quincy. And the free throw line jumper misses from Zelinskis. Empty possession for Quincy. They missed a couple under there. We're down inside of 11 minutes to play here in the first half. 10:50, Curtis running off the screen, and he lost the basketball. Quincy goes the other way. Zelinskis up the floor. Zelinskis between the circles with the dribble, hands off right for Moore. Moore keeps it moving for Coakley. Coakley in the corner, missed it. 10:30 left, rebounded by the Cougars, and Carlos Curtis calls himself Lo Ciante. Says it comes from his lack of Spanish. Sounds like a couple of different Spanish phrases. It's not. That's a nickname he's kind of given himself, and it's stuck. In the corner, he fires, he missed. Back iron, no good. Curtis rebounds. Jonathan Curtis puts it back up and in. 16-10 SIUE. Coakley into the right corner. Moore from three, no good. And the rebound for Doss, who's hit in the face, maybe poked in the eye. And Doss got rid of the basketball, and now he's on the end line. He's sitting on the baseline. Clearly in some pain. SIUE's got four guys on the floor right now. Carter runs the floor. Carter missed the rebound. Is put up and in. Carter missed the layup, and
Carlos Curtis.
did Curtis get the bucket? I think he did, and there was a tech called afterwards. Meanwhile, Doss is now being attended to by the Cougars athletic trainer James Mays, and head coach Brian Baroni is over there as well, and one of the physicians. I had thought it maybe got poked in the eye. I'm wondering if he didn't actually just get elbowed in the face or hit in the face.
Official timeout.
So official timeout right now as the officials actually talk it over. We had a technical called, I believe, against Quincy. The layup counted from Carlos Curtis on the rebound from the miss from Carter. And at first I thought Curtis was called for an offensive foul driving in on the rebound, but that doesn't appear to be the case. But I'm not sure. They've put the points on the board. We'll see a replay here, at least that. Okay, so. All right, so the technical foul looks like it came against, nope. It was to Jonathan Curtis.
The basket made by Carlos Curtis is good. Quincy will shoot 2 free throws.
There's your answer. If you could hear the public address of our friend Tom Franklin. So the basket was good from Carlos Curtis. The tech foul, the technical, came against Jonathan Curtis. I'm guessing for, I don't know, I didn't notice anything physically. He might have said something after the play. And it will give 2 free throws to Quincy coming up. That's where we're at. So Sean Doss Jr. is on the bench. I guess he got hit in the nose, and there must have been a little blood there because they're wiping up the floor over on the baseline where it happened. So I'm guessing he just got popped in the nose. He is up. He's got the gauze packed in the nose over there. Meanwhile, at the line, it's Collier, the senior out of Houston, Texas, knocks down the first. He was a 63% shooter last year. Only player on this Quincy roster to start all 21 games last year for the Hawks. They played 21 all conference games. They were 6-15. They did not play any non-conference games last season. And he was the only one to start all 21, Collier. Of course, last year, schools were really kind of free to do whatever they thought was best with regards to number of games. Most conferences played at least a conference schedule, but then from that point on, there was a lot of differences. Here's a three from the right wing. It falls. That was Jamal Davis, the grad student out of Brandywine, Maryland. .840, Pruitt underneath, missed the shot, and the rebound's out of bounds to SIUE.
Out of bounds, possession Quincy.
Bounce underneath. Coakley spinning, hands it away. Ifole almost lost it, got it back for Collier, who lays it up and in. And Quincy's within 2. It's 18-16. .804 left in the first. Right at the free throw line. Lamar drives, floats it up right hand, no good. Rebound comes out for Bradshaw. The Hawks are running. Jamal David missed it, lost it out of bounds almost. He tried to save it, but he gives it away. Back the other way come the Cougars. Pruitt flying to the hoop, and he's fouled.
Quincy foul on number 3, Charles Collier.
That's going to take us back to timeout. 7:44 to play here in the first. 18-16, SIUE on top. Free throws coming up. We're coming back after this.
Generation of safe, efficient energy includes capturing and harnessing the natural power of pure sunshine. We are increasing solar in our balanced and reliable energy mix as we power our region with more clean, renewable energy. We're bringing a little piece of the sun to every home and business while reducing carbon emissions and helping create a cleaner environment. It's just a little something for your smart energy future.
Free throws here coming up. 7:44 to play, first half.
Number 3, Rayshawn Taylor checks back into the game. Cougars shooting 2.
Dewan Pruitt at the free throw line for SIUE. Redshirt freshman out of Butler Community College. That's in Kansas as he misses his free throw. He was an 82% free throw shooter last season at Butler. An all Jayhawk Conference performer, and he misses both of them. Rayshawn Taylor comes down with a rebound for SIUE. Cougars keep it. 7:40 to play here in the first half. Taylor between the circles, right wing Carter. Back out for Taylor, who lost the basketball, and he ends up doubling. So a turnover for Rayshawn Taylor and the Cougars. Cross-court pass for Collier. Collier drives, bounces, and the ball's blocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to SIUE. So the Cougars have maintained a very slim lead here through the first half. They have certainly not been dominating here in the first half. With a little more than, or a little less than half of the half to play here. Carter. Taylor, left side three, good.
Taylor.
Taylor's the first in double figures tonight with 10. He's now 4 of 8 from the field. 6:55 to play here in the first half as Jamari Coakley brings it up the floor, senior out of Cambridge, Massachusetts. They spin it around left side. Interesting shot from Mark Bradshaw. He kind of has a little hitch in the shot. It was effective. It went down. And with 6:36 to play, it's the Cougars by 2 again. A 3 on one end, answered by a 3 on the other. Taylor inside. Left elbow jumper, too strong for Lamar Wright rather. And a jump ball, and possession arrow will give it to SIUE.
Substitution for Quincy, number 11.
So the shot clock goes to 20.
Possession Cougars.
And that's been the case recently when the offensive team wins a rebound in their own end, it's only 20. It's not the full shot clock anymore. And there's been some other changes as well, and we'll go through those as we have the opportunity to tell you about some of those rule changes. Not a bunch this year, but a few. 6:06 to play. Fadeaway jumpers, no good from Lamar. He's had a tough night shooting. Inside of 6 minutes left here in the half. It's Coakley to the top of the key, and Ifole. Now Bradshaw. And a long 3. Front iron, no good. Long rebound for Collier, who pulls it in. Hits a long 2 from the left wing. And with 5:34 to play, Quincy has tied things up. It's 21 apiece. Courtney Carter. For Taylor, 3 good.
Taylor with 3 for the E.
The other way, shot misses, rebounded by Lamar Wright, ahead for Carter. Courtney Carter drives, lost it, got it back. He was blocked, he got it back, gives it out to Taylor. Taylor thought about a 3, now drives, kicks right, for Wright. Shamar's 3 is off the mark. Taylor rebounds again. He'll swing it out for Carter. How about a 3 from the left? That one misses. And the rebound this time pulled down by Bradshaw for Quincy. And it's Bradshaw the other way. Right side, jumper, too strong. Bradshaw lost it, trying to track down the rebound. Carter the other way for SIUE. Behind the back pass for Taylor, right back. Carter all by himself on the right wing. Bounces inside for Pruitt. Dewan through the lane, off the body, kicks it out. Shamar, now Taylor, 15 to shoot. .4:15 left and a whistle. Foul's going to give it to SIUE on the baseline.
Foul on number 2, Mark Bradshaw Jr. His first, team 6. Substitutions for the Cougars, number 5, Carlos Curtis, and number 21, Sean Doss Jr. check in.
Carlos Curtis back in, Sean Doss back in.
Number 15, Malik Hardman check into the game.
Hardman is back in for Quincy. 4:15 left first half, SIUE by 3. Shamar Wright fading off the body, missed the shot. Rebound yanked down by Moore for Quincy. Silas Chrysler, the court long pass ahead for Bradshaw. Bradshaw through the lane is blocked, it's out of bounds, and it belongs to SIUE. It's a vocal crowd. It's an engaged crowd here tonight. Four minutes to play here in the first as Schwepker brings it up the floor and across the timeline. Curtis drives, and it's good.
Carlos Curtis
rolls it in from the right side. That extends SIUE's lead to 5. In the corner, Moore blocked, got it back. Moore drives, took a bunch of steps. That's one of the things that's addressed in the rule, to sort of Euro step. But man, that was a lot of steps right there. 26-23, 3:07 to play here in the first half. Rayshon Taylor, left side, Taylor in front of the Quincy bench. In for Pruitt. Pruitt on the baseline, bangs it off the glass and good. Pruitt's got 4 tonight. 2:41 left. 3 missed from Collier, and the rebound and the putback is good, and a foul is called on Shamar Wright. 2:38 to play here in the half, and our final media timeout coming up here from First Community Arena. It's the Cougars on top by 3, but Quincy's got free throws. When we come back, it's 28-25. SIUE on top. We're coming back.
Everyone 21 up is welcome.
.238 left first half. 3-point advantage SIUE on top of Quincy. Exhibition college basketball here on ESPN Plus as well as 88.7 The Sound. Joe Pott with you.
Quincy shooting 2.
2 shots coming up. Malik Hardiman, a 6'6" junior out of Memphis, Tennessee, played at Alcorn State, played in 18 games last year. And he started 4 of them. Just under 2 points a game.
Substitution for Quincy, number 24.
I said 2 shots. Obviously, it was only 1 shot. The bucket counted. So just the 1, and it's a 2-point game, 28-26. .227 left here in the first. Pruitt underneath, fighting for a bucket, an offensive foul. Pruitt's called for the offensive foul.
Offensive foul on number 1, D1 Pruitt, his first, team's 3rd. Possession Quincy.
Get another look at it here and see. Man. Just looking at the replay, I didn't see a foul on either side. I did not think it was an offensive foul, but I also didn't think it was a foul. Should have been a foul on Ifole, who was guarding him and went straight up trying to guard him. Meanwhile, shot misses, and back the other way comes Curtis. Shamar Wright inside Pruitt. Little dump off for Doss. Kick out for Curtis. Well, we thought about the 3. Instead, he goes back inside. Gets it back on the give and go. And he puts it up and in. He draws a foul. His bucket makes it a 4-point game. His free throw attempt Could make it a 5-point game.
SIUE shooting 1.
Carlos Curtis at the free throw line.
Number 23,
Jamal David is back in for Quincy. Los last year, 56% free throw shooter. His first year with the Cougars. And the shot's good and extends SIUE's lead to 5 with inside of 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Mark Bradshaw brings it up. Right wing for Collier. Collier floats to the basket, missed it, but got his own rebound. He missed his second shot. He got a second rebound. Out to the free throw line, and that jumper is short. This was a good shooting team, Quincy, last season, but they haven't shown it tonight. Neither team has shot remarkably well tonight. Doss hands it away. Taylor drives, and from the baseline scores it. 15 first half points for Rayshon Taylor. Both teams are shooting at just about, actually SIUE is shooting a little better at 42%. But it's under 30 for Quincy now at 29%. And they've missed another. With 48 seconds to play, Taylor will tee up a 3 and he missed it long. Rebound comes right to Pruitt, who swings it out, no look to Curtis. Curtis between the circles. Carlos Curtis. 35 seconds left. In for Pruitt. Pruitt lost it, swings it out for Doss. Doss through the lane. Nope, no good. Rebound hauled in by Bradshaw. Quincy's got a shot at it. 22 seconds left, no shot clock. Bradshaw into the front court. Slow dribble, letting the time go. He'll probably start moving about 10 or 9 seconds. He does. Bradshaw drives, kicks right side. 3 from Chrysler is blocked out of play. No, it's not. Taylor tries the heave-ho from three-quarters court. It wouldn't go. And that's the way the first half comes to an end here in Edwardsville. 33-26, the halftime lead for the SIUE Cougars. The last-ditch shot wouldn't go for either side. Halftime is coming up here from Edwardsville. It's exhibition basketball, and we are coming back to First Community Arena right after this. Here in Edwardsville, we're at First Community Arena. It's a 7-point first half lead for the SIUE Cougars. Joe Pott with you. Happy to have you along here from Southwestern Illinois. SIUE Cougars, Division I out of the Ohio Valley Conference. The Quincy Hawks, Division II out of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Brian Baroni told me in our pregame chat, if you heard it on the radio side, that this was going to be a challenge and that he specifically wanted to challenge his team in this exhibition opener, and he's done so tonight against the Quincy Hawks as we have a chance to look at some first half highlights on the ESPN side anyway. But a lot of good things here in the first half, and we'll get into some of the halftime stats as well. I noted it earlier, but the Cougars really have made an effort, it seems, to get to the basket, and we saw it with Rayshon Taylor there, who is such a talented guard and clearly a prolific scorer. He can score inside, he can score outside. Cougars doing a good job moving the basketball as well. And again, we'll get into some of the full halftime stats here in just a second and kind of give you some background there. Quincy, as we talked about, was a really, really good shooting team last year. In fact, last season, they were 4th in the GLVC in three-point percentage at 38%. They were 6th in the league overall at 46%, which is a good shooting percentage. But tonight, it just hasn't been there much for the Hawks. As we take a look at some first half stats, that's presented by Ticket Smarter. Quincy just 10 of 36 in that first half from the field. That equates to 28%. Cougars at 40%. And neither team doing a very good job from three-point range. SIUE a little bit more picky about the shots they take, but Quincy not so much, and they're 4 of 16. There's the rebounds as well, the offensive rebounds anyway, for both sides. Now that is, in fact, total rebounds, 27-23 for the Cougars. So there it is. There's your first half stats and some highlights for you. We'll continue on with more coming up here from First Community Arena. Exhibition basketball. Glad to have you along tonight. We're coming back to Edwardsville right after this. 6:48 and counting as we are getting set for the second half here in Edwardsville. Joe Pott with you. 33-26 is our halftime score in favor of the SIUE Cougars. Glad you're along with us here tonight. Cody Campbell's directing on the ESPN Plus side. Jason Church is directing and holding down the fort on the WSIE 88.7 The Sound side. We are happy to have both with us tonight and appreciate their help. Take a look at the upcoming schedules here, and upcoming, of course, being the beginning of the season for both these teams. Upcoming schedule is brought to you by Graduate Nashville Hotels. When you're in Nashville for a big game, Graduate Nashville, smartest place to stay. SIUE opens the season on Tuesday night. That's the official open of college basketball, and they will be at Marquette in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A 7:30 tip-off. That's a nationally televised game on Fox Sports 2. That's a 7:30 game as the Cougars return to Marquette, which is where head coach Brian Baroni finished his playing career. Played his last couple of years there in Marquette, graduated from Marquette. And then it's on to Chicago State for a Friday night game against Chicago State. It's a couple of Cougars going at it there. It's a 7 o'clock game on Friday. And then back home. They start the regular season at home on November 15th against Knox College before going back on the road. And they'll play road games at Youngstown State November 19th, 20th, and 21st. They'll take on Niagara, Youngstown State, and St. Thomas. So there's the beginning of the schedule anyway for the SIUE Cougars. For the Quincy Hawks, they will also start the season on Tuesday. And they'll start the season in a little crossover tournament that they play. The GLBC plays against the GMAC. And they'll have Findlay and Cedarville to start things off, and then they'll go to Hannibal LaGrange. Actually, that's all in Quincy. So they'll have Findlay, Cedarville, Hannibal LaGrange, and then Purdue Northwest. So they start their schedule with 4 straight home games. And that's a good way to start things off. Exhibition tonight. Right now, it's SIUE on top of Quincy. 33-26 is our halftime score here from Edwardsville. We're going to take another break. We're coming back, and the second half is around the corner. Stay with us. We're coming right back to First Community Arena after this. 33-26, SIUE on top of Quincy here at halftime at First Community Arena. Man, it is, boy, I'll tell you, you forget what it was like before last year. You forget the interaction with fans. You forget the music and everything that's going on inside the arena. It is a welcome sight. It is like going back in time. I was looking for Marty McFly and Doc Brown. I felt like I was going back in time here. Where's the DeLorean? It's a good feeling, though. We're looking at the series history now, and that is brought to you by Delta Dental. Unleash your smile power with Delta Dental. Cougars lead, as we mentioned, 36-28, the all-time series. The last meeting was that exhibition meeting before the 2019 season. And Quincy has a 6-4 edge in the last 10 games. A former conference rival. They were Great Lakes Valley Conference rivals back in the day. And now here they are meeting again. Their head coach is Ryan Hellenthal. He and Brian Baroni coached junior college ball together many, many years ago. And if you heard our pregame chat with Brian Baroni, he talked about that as we see some keys to this one, and the keys are brought to you by Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Designate before you celebrate, because fans don't let fans drive drunk. Ray-Sean Taylor has been a key for the Cougars tonight. 15 points, 7 rebounds, and we're underway just like that. A turnover from Quincy. Right back at it here in the second half. We're glad you're along with us. Joe Pott here. First possession of the second half for SIUE as the Cougars move to our left here in the second half. White uniform, script Cougars across the front. Courtney Carter straight down the lane. Left hand is good. And SIUE extends its lead. I would be interested to know what the halftime talks sounded like from either side. Collier out for Chrysler. Right wing. Gives it right back to Collier. Collier lost the basketball. Another turnover for Quincy. I can tell you that that was probably something that was talked about at halftime by Coach Ryan Hellenthal. 9 turnovers now for Quincy. SIUE just 6, and neither are bad numbers, by the way, especially the first time out on the floor for an exhibition game. So they've already turned it over twice in this second half. So 8 turnovers in the first half is not, or 7 turnovers is not a bad number. SIUE, as I said, turned it over 6. Both teams could shoot a little bit better, and I think when you're talking about adjustments, it would be the shooting. There's the Cougars head coach, Brian Baroni, in his first season, or his third season, I should say, as head coach. He was on the staff prior to that as an assistant coach. A miss on the other end, the rebound for Shamar Wright. SIUE now with a 7-point advantage. A 3 goes down for Quincy, and it's a 5-point game. And the alley-oop not there for Pruitt, and the Cougars turn it over. Zelinskis back the other way. Off left for Moore. Moore back to the top of the key, and Zelinskis. Right side for Collier. Collier tracks it down right in the corner. Kicks it out for Chrysler. Chrysler the top of the key. This is Hardman. And a foul is called right at the bucket as Adam Moore went strong to the basket.
SIUE foul.
So I think shot selection is a good adjustment for SIUE if you're talking about first adjustments from the first half to the second half. And of course the adjustments courtesy of Clark Chiropractic for a higher quality of care, for a higher quality of life, a higher quality of care. It's Clark Chiropractic, the preferred chiropractor of SIUE athletics. At the free throw line, Adam Moore, the junior out of Duchesne High School in St. Charles. Played both football and basketball at Duchesne. He was a 78% free throw shooter last season. Just about 6 points a game. Couple of points tonight, couple of rebounds, 4 rebounds for him, and he hits both free throws to trim this to a 3-point game. Cougars had their largest lead at 35-26, and since then, Quincy has cut into it, and now we've got a travel and turnover for the Hawks. It's an 8-2 run for Quincy here in this second half, and they've got the ball back. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the half as Chrysler drives right side, puts it up and down. SIUE might consider a timeout here coming up. It's now a 10-2 run, and it's a 7-0 run for Quincy as well. The Cougars built their largest lead. The Hawks have taken it away. Lamar Wright drives hard to the basket and finishes with the left hand. Quincy with it again, left corner for Adam Moore. Moore out to the top of the key, and Zelinskas. Zelinskas, the sophomore out of Oak Lawn. Chicago suburb, a turnaround and a fadeaway is no good from Collier. Taylor runs down the rebound for SIUE. Courtney Carter running the floor. Carter lobs it up, and they could not connect on the alley-oop. And Collier got tangled up, and he is in some pain on the baseline. Charles Collier, the senior. And thankfully, judging by him turning over, and he just came down awkwardly. You could see it right there. He went up at the same time that Dewan Pruitt did. 15:58 to play. They do take an official timeout. Weird. And they continue to look at Charles Collier. So we'll take our break. We'll take the under 16. 15:58 left. It's SIUE by 3. We're coming back after this.
You don't become a legend by being distracted. Legends are born out of discipline and focus. We are Legends Bank. Committed, strong, and growing stronger. Be part of something legendary. Legends Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey everybody, it's time for a new season to start. That's right, Connect Open Enrollment is here and everyone can get in the game. Whether you're looking for quality, affordable health coverage for you and your family, or any of our helpful benefits and resources, Connect is on your side. Enrollment kicks off on November 1st, so go to connect.ky.gov and go Team Kentucky. Connect, together for a better Kentucky.
4 years of med school, 3 years residency, and 2 proud parents. Congratulations, you're a physician.
Glad that's over with.
Marriage, kids, work-life balance, taking over my practice.
What?
It's time to start planning for the future.
You know, we're gonna need some help with this.
Your mom and I didn't do it alone.
It's so nice to finally meet you. Your dad's
Old National, your success is everything.
Rayshawn Taylor inbounds for Lamar Wright. Taylor's got it again between the circles. SIUE by 3 after having a 9-point lead here early in this second half. And a shot missed, backside rebound hauled in by Zelinskis. Zelinskis back the other way. Up against the basket, up against Lamar Wright, and I think Lamar is going to be whistled for a foul. Nope, it's going to be on Doss. Came before he got to the basket, before Zelinskis got to the basket.
Quincy shooting 2.
I guess it was Doss right at the tail end because he went up against Lamar Wright, but Doss, I don't know, Doss is the one that got whistled for the foul. First shot is good. Second shot on its way, also good. Zelinskis now with 8. He and Chrysler each with 8 to lead the way for the Quincy Hawks. 15-20 left here in the half. Lamar Wright straight away from the basket for Taylor. Lost the ball. Got it back. Turns the corner, hangs it up, missed the shot. Ball is loose, right on the floor. It's a jump. And possession arrow will keep it with SIUE.
Jump ball, possession Cougars.
There's Ryan Hellenthal. He's in his 5th season as the Quincy head coach. Sean Doss drives and lays it up and in. First points of the night for Sean Doss. $14:50 to play. 3-point lead and a turnover on SIUE. Maybe a turnover. Wright barely had possession for SIUE, but he did lose it out of bounds as Desmond Polk is in the game for the first time tonight. Between the circles, it's Zelinskis again. The 6'5" sophomore drives, kicks it out, lost the ball, but it comes out in the corner, and the 3 missed. Polk taps the rebound out. Taylor will bring it up the floor. Rayshawn to the right side. Inside for Doss. Mid-post drives, missed it. Rebound yanked down by Moore. 5th rebound for Adam Moore. Quincy could tie with a 3. Collier will drive instead, and he got it to go, and Quincy has cut it back to 1 again. 41-40 with 14 minutes left here in the second half. Rayshawn, right side for Polk. Desmond Polk drives right of the lane, tried to give it off to Lamar. The ball is loose, knocked away, and a foul is called. Hardman got the loose ball, and he looks like he was banged. Maybe he got banged knees underneath. Not sure.
Second, team sport.
Chrysler will bring it up. $13:50 left here in the half. In the second half. Right side 3 for Collier is too strong. Long rebound tracked down by Moore. Top of the key for Collier. Collier drives, hangs in the air, draws a blocking foul from Rayshawn Taylor right under the basket. Taylor's second personal.
SIUE foul on number 3, Rayshawn Taylor. His second, team Smith.
1-point lead for the Cougars. Quincy's not led since leading 8-7. 3 minutes into the game, but a 3, that would have done it. It missed. Polk rebounds. Taylor runs. Taylor to the basket.
Rayshawn Taylor.
17 tonight for Rayshawn Taylor. Of course, it doesn't count, but it's good to see nonetheless. Here's a steal, and he's all alone into the front court in the jam. And a timeout called by Quincy after the open court breakaway dunk from Rayshon Taylor to give him 19 points tonight, 45-40. We'll take a break. We're coming back to Edwardsville after this. It's exhibition basketball. It's OVC basketball. This is ESPN at 88.7 The Sound.
And just a reminder that beer is
back here at First Community Arena. It's the Cougars by 5, 45-40, SIUE. With a little break there right before the timeout called by Quincy. And apparently we're still waiting. Not sure what the longer delay was there. They were just waiting to get to that second horn. But we have gotten there, and back to action we go. SIUE led 33-26 at the break. Ran its lead to 9 before Quincy went on a little bit of a run. Here's Collier. Out for Moore. Moore into the corner. Inside, and the finish, and the foul. Hardman with the basket. A foul called underneath. It's 45-42.
Foul on number 55, Lamar Wright, his third, team sixth. Quincy shooting 1. Checking back in for the Cougars, number 1, Dewan Pruitt.
Pruitt will check back in. Free throws coming up for Hardman. Malik Hardman, junior out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shot away is good.
Checking in for Quincy, number 4, Damari Coakley.
Three missed from Desmond Polk, and back the other way comes Quincy after the rebound. Rebounds 32-28 in favor of SIUE, so there's nothing dominating about a performance either way. It's just a couple of teams grinding it out here in the exhibition season. Here's a three. That will tie the game. That will give Quincy the lead. That's how good my math is. It's the first lead since the first 3 minutes of the game for Quincy, as Quincy is up now 46-45 with 12 to play. And the ball's out of bounds. It was tapped out of bounds, so it will belong to SIUE. They will keep it. And first we'll take a timeout. 11:43 to play here in the second half. Quincy has taken the lead now over the SIUE Cougars. We're coming right back. .52 to play here in the second half. Quincy has taken the lead over SIUE. First Community Arena in Edwardsville, Illinois. That's where we are. Happy you are joining from where you are tonight. Desmond Polk inbounding for SIUE, and they gave it away. He lobbed it in. Collier took it away, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to SIUE. Good defending by Rayshawn Taylor, racing back to make sure. The hope was just to break up the play, and what he did was get a takeaway for SIUE. A hustle play for the freshman from Collinsville. 11.5, Shamar Wright on the left side. Wright inside Pruitt. Pruitt couldn't get that shot to fall. Rebound comes out to Taylor. Taylor's blocked, but he's fouled. And it's going to be free throws coming up, I believe, for Rayshawn Taylor.
Quincy foul on number 12, Paul Zelinskas. His first, team second. SIUE shooting 2.
Taylor at the free throw line. First shot up and down for Rayshawn.
Checking back in for the Cougars, number 5, Carlos Curtis.
This was the play as we see it on the ESPN side. So they gave it away. Rayshawn tracked it down to get it back for SIUE. Taylor's at 20 tonight. And a second free throw is good, making him 3 for 4 at the free throw line this evening as well. 21 points for Rayshawn Taylor in what is effectively his college debut. Of course, it's not a regular season game, but goodness, has he played well tonight for the Cougars. 8 of 14 from the field. So he's better than 50% from the field. He's hit a couple of threes. He's 3 of 4 at the free throw line, and he just pulled down his 10th rebound of the game. So a debut double-double for Rayshon Taylor. First time on the floor for him. First time as a college student playing here at the VADPAD. They don't call it that much anymore, but back in the day, there was a time. Between the circles, it's Carlos Curtis. Curtis started to drive, hands it back out to Pruitt. Diwan lobs it in. Doss lost it, got it back, and he's blocked. And a shot clock violation doesn't matter. Quincy's got it. It's Adam Moore straight away. Moore to the left. Coakley drives in right, comes back out up top. Into the corner for Zielinskis. Zielinskis, the free throw line for Hardman. Hardman all alone. He spun around, and his defender, I think it was Rayshon, actually lost his footing and went down. Quincy back on top, 48-47. 10 minutes to play here in the second half. Curtis, right wing Doss. Doss driving, looking for help, threw it away. No touch. SIUE was looking for a tap out of bounds, but no touch there. 9:50 left, and Quincy will take it back with a 1-point lead. Coakley hands away for Hardman. Hardman, right side. Back into the corner. Here comes a three from the wing. No good. Off the top of the backboard and rebounded by Carlos Curtis. SIUE the other way. Curtis lobs it up for Pruitt, who lost it out of bounds. Sloppy play from the Cougars, and Brian Baroni gives a disapproving shake of the head for the pass or lack of a clean play there for the SIUE Cougars, whichever way it went. Had a miss on one end, a takeaway. Got to look at the play there from Malik Hardman when he shook his defender and laid it up on with the left hand. 9:25 left. Collier, corner, around it goes. Left side, Coakley. Coakley kicks, right side, three. Collier, oh, bank wasn't open. Rebound is there, though, for Coakley. It's a 3-point lead for the Quincy Hawks with inside of 9 minutes to play now. Coming up on 9 minutes to play anyway. And a timeout called by SIUE. This will be a short timeout, I believe. It is. It's a short timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 3-point advantage for Quincy now here in the second half. And Quincy in this second half shooting much better than it did during the first half. It's brought them back in this game and eventually overtaking the Cougars. The Hawks shot about 29% in the second half, or in the first half. They're shooting 53% in the second half. SIUE is actually shooting better in the second half than it is during the game, but it has not been good here in this second half. And the Cougars have turned it over 6 times in the second half, 12 times for the game. So 6 times in all the first half, 6 times here in the first half of the second half. And it's led to Quincy taking over, leading by 3. It will be Quincy ball, I believe. It will be. No, it'll be SIUE ball. Carlos Curtis will inbound for SIUE. So Curtis in front of the SIUE bench for Carter. Right back for Carlos. Pruitt rolls it in, had it taken away. Coakley ahead, bounces. Now it's knocked out of bounds. Pass was knocked away and knocked out of bounds by SIUE. .850 left. Coakley straight away from the hoop. Coakley into the corner for Bradshaw. Bradshaw comes back out on the wing, tried to keep it. Lays it off for Coakley again. Jamari Coakley with 6 to shoot. Coakley to the baseline, glass and good. Quincy has a 5-point advantage in this ball game. 8:20 left. It's the largest lead of the game for Quincy. Curtis on the right. And a whistle off the ball under the hoop.
Quincy foul on number 4, Jamari Coakley, his first, team's 4th.
Fouls on Coakley, 4th of the half against Quincy. Right. Under the basket. He missed it from the baseline.
Out of bounds, possession Cougars.
Curtis will inbound for SIUE. Meanwhile, our officials separating a couple of folks at the elbow. Curtis under the basket, lobs in the corner for Lamar. Out it goes for Carter. Plenty of time, 15 on the shot clock. Carter for Carlos Curtis. 7 to shoot, left side 3, rims in and out. Rebound popped up, hauled in by Zelinskis for Quincy, and a jump ball will keep it with Quincy.
Jump ball, possession Quincy.
So the jump ball keeps it Quincy's ball. They'll have it after the timeout. 7:48 left in the second. 52-47, the Quincy Hawks on top of the SIUE Cougars. We'll continue. More from First Community Arena coming up after this.
Providing a hometown field.
Back here at First Community Arena, 52-47. Quincy on top. Quincy with the ball. Jamari Coakley to the left side. Driving, and he had it knocked away. Quincy keeps it. Into the corner it goes for more. Drives, blocked out of bounds, but it will stay with the Hawks. It was blocked by Wright, knocked out of bounds. Taylor, the other end, misses. Pruitt rebounds, and he lost it. Quincy has it back. Top of the key, three, missed a low flat shot, and the rebound is put back and in by Hardman. Now the Hawks with a 7-point advantage, largest lead of the game for Quincy. SIUE's largest lead was 9 at the beginning of the half as Lamar Wright snaps an 8-0 run from the Hawks. 54-49, Quincy on top. Little weave at the top of the key for the Hawks. Bradshaw into the corner for Zaliskas. Back up top now for Hardman. Hardman will hand away. Coakley drives, kicks. Up top again, 6 to shoot. Right wing, 3 more, no good. And the rebound is knocked away, and it's a foul called. And it's going against SIUE, I believe. No, it is not. I thought maybe it was going against Dewan Pruitt.
Quincy foul on number 4.
Not the case. It's on Coakley.
Checking back in for the Cougars, number 4, Shamar Wright.
.6:10 left. Courtney Carter driving right side of the lane. Carter's scoop shot good with the right hand.
Courtney Carter.
Corner again for Zielinskis. Backs away from the free throw line. Inside of 6 minutes left. Quincy by 3. Zielinskis to his left. Drives, short corner, picks it up. Needs help, hands it out for Coakley. 4 to shoot. Coakley, right side for Moore with 1 to shoot. Lets it go, and he missed it. And Shamar Wright hauls in the rebound on the backside. .5:16 left here in the half. In regulation, as a matter of fact. Cougars down 3. And the miss and the rebound. 4:53 left here in the second half. Coakley with the basketball for Quincy. They let the shot clock run all the way down before a desperation shot the last possession. It's inside of 10 again this possession. Right wing for Collier. Collier with 4. Lamar Wright defends in the corner for Moore. Out it goes, it's taken away. Curtis the other way for SIUE. Curtis all the way to the basket, and he missed it, but he drew a foul. Drives all the way to the hoop, missed the left-hand shot, but a foul is called against Hardman. He split his defenders, and then Hardman came in and got a hand on him. So it puts Carlos Curtis at the free throw line.
Checking back in for Quincy, number 0, Silas Chrysler.
First shot missed. 56% from the line last year. Not a great free throw shooter in his first year with the Cougars last season. He's got another one to come, trying to trim this lead to 2, and he does as he rattles it home, and it's 54-52. Slow walk up the floor for Charles Collier. Rayshawn Taylor trying to drum up some energy. Crowd trying to do the same. 4:15 left in this ball game. Out left side, it's Zielinskis. Zielinskis is going to drive all the way to the basket, up and down. 4-point the lead again. Carter this time. He'll answer with a lay-in of his own. Carter with 4. The lead is 2 for Quincy. 3:50 to play here in regulation time. Left wing, Adam Moore for Quincy. Skips it right. 3 on the way is no good. Front iron and it missed. And a rebound is tipped out of bounds. It will belong to Quincy, but we're inside of 4 minutes and the final timeout is upon us. It's a 2-point lead for Quincy here with 3:32 to play in the second half. We've got the final 3.5 minutes to come here from Edwardsville right after this.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour. It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
You really good drive.
There aren't any cops around. I didn't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I want you to hang on, okay? Cover your hands for me, okay? You all right now?
Visit Evansville, Indiana, where E is for everyone. Ideal for a weekend getaway, family reunion, group tour, concert or sporting event, small business meeting, or a large convention. Evansville has a fun, friendly environment with all the amenities of a big city. Exciting events, festivals, and attractions all year long. A thriving downtown with new hotels, nightlife, fabulous restaurants, and entertainment. We're conveniently located in the heart of the Midwest with all the charm you could ever hope for. Yes, Hoosier hospitality is alive and well. Come visit Evansville and you will see E is for everyone.
You don't become a legend by being distracted. Legends are born out of discipline and focus. We are Legends Bank. Committed, strong, and growing stronger. Be part of something legendary. Legends Bank. Member FDIC.
Three from the left side won't go. Backside rebound for Shamar Wright. Final 3:25 here in Edwardsville with Quincy on top, looking for the upset here to start the basketball season. Even if it is exhibition, it would be an upset. It would be a nice triumph for the Quincy Hawks if they can finish things here tonight. Lamar Wright for Carlos Curtis, for Courtney Carter, top of the key. 4 to shoot. Off to Curtis. Curtis, baseline floater. Yes! A little runner with the right hand. 56 all, 2:50 to play. Scoreboard hasn't caught up here in the arena. Now it has. 56 all. Quincy with the basketball. Silas Chrysler around for Collier. Collier guarded by Taylor. Collier, elbow, hands it off down low. Lamar Wright stuffs Hardman, and a jump ball, and it's SIUE's ball on the alternating possession arrow. .230 left here in this one. As we see another look, it was the Wright twins ganging up on Malik Hardman, and they forced a jump ball. Courtney Carter straight away. Taylor now. Lobs it in. High post left for Wright. Lamar, turnaround is no good, but he draws a foul. 2:14 left. Lamar Wright will go to the free throw line. He was a 69% shooter a year ago at the free throw line.
Cougars shooting 2.
Redshirt sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, playing his 3rd season with SIUE, misses the free throw. Averaged 6.5 points a game last year, averaged just under 2 blocks a game, which led the OVC. It was 36th in the NCAA. Second effort good, SIUE by a penny with 2:14 left. Collier across the timeline, and he wants a timeout, and he gets it.
Quincy.
And a timeout called by Quincy here with 2 minutes to play. 2:08 to be exact. It's just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Remind you that next Tuesday night is the opener for college basketball around the country, and SIUE will be at Marquette at the home of the world champion Milwaukee Bucks. 5-serve form. There's the schedule again for the SIUE Cougars. The first 5 for the Cougars to start this season. Marquette on Tuesday, Chicago State on Friday. Back home on Tuesday the 15th. That'll be the home opener. Monday the 15th, rather. That's a Monday. And then it's off to what they're calling the J. Arnold Wealth Management Company Tournament at Youngstown State. And that's where they'll take on Niagara, they'll take on Youngstown State, and they'll take on St. Thomas. 1-point lead, 2:08 left, shot clock 25. Weave out front, handoff to Collier, right side. Collier on the wing, 15 to shoot, working against Taylor. Collier to the elbow, underneath for Zelinskis. His shot wouldn't go, the rebound pulled down by Hardman, and the put up is good. Quincy by 1, 1:50 left. Carter stutter steps, drives, hands off, knocked out of play, and it's SIUE's ball, says the trailing official. The official on the baseline wasn't so sure. The trailing official emphatic in his call that it was SIUE basketball. .140 left. 142, and are they going to look? The Quincy staff, I think, was asking for maybe a look there. In for Carter, who got in the backside, and he lays it in. He was all alone, 59-58. Carter with 6. Those are 2 big ones. 90 seconds to play here in regulation time with SIUE up 1 on Quincy. A 3 from the left goes down. Charles Collier puts Quincy back on top. It'll be a 2. That is a huge difference. And now they're going to look. I thought it was a 3. I called it that way, but then the official called it a 2, and now they're going to look at it, and they'll have an official review. 60-59 if it's a 2. It's going to be 61-59 if it's a 3. That was closer than I thought. I would have to see as close on that toe. I think that's what's going to be tough. I'm not sure that the officials are going to have a good way to tell on that toe. It's a 3. The officials have told us it is a 3. It was just really tough there.
That last basket was ruled a 3-pointer.
So with 1:22 left, it's Quincy by 2. It's 61-59. Taylor will roll it in. Carter will scoop it up. And bring it across the timeline right side. He takes it to the right, hands off for Carter. For Curtis, I should say. Taylor on the left side. Lamar, top of the key, inside for Shamar. Put it up, missed it, drew a foul. Has a chance to tie the game at the free throw line.
Quincy foul.
He was a 59% free throw shooter a year ago.
Cougars shooting 2.
2 shots coming up for Shamar. Tonight has 7. First free throw is good. SIUE from the free throw line tonight. Not great. 7 of 14. Cougars last year 68% as a team. And the second shot missed. Rebound pops out till Collier holds on. And with 1:03 to play, Quincy by a point, and Quincy with possession. We're inside of a minute. Ball almost lost, and a timeout called.
Timeout. Quincy.
Collier just got sloppy and almost lost it on the dribble.
Final timeout.
A double team came at that point, and Ryan Hellenthal had to call a timeout just to regroup. So he takes his final timeout of the game. Now he'd get one back if this one were go to overtime, say, but as it is, it's the final timeout of the game. 61-60. Quincy on top. SIUE led at half by 7, extended the lead to 9. That was the biggest lead that the Cougars had. The last lead the Cougars had was at 59-58. And Quincy now with 22 on the shot clock, a chance to extend to 3 here. Forced to call their final timeout after an unforced error. Collier right side. He'll inbounds front court right. Collier to the top of the key for Zielinskis, or I should say the timeline for Zielinskis. Hands it back, and again, Collier almost lost it with Taylor guarding. They'll give it to Chrysler. Chrysler on the left side now for Hardman. Shot clock to 10. Hardman lobs it back. This is going to be an over and back, and it is. It's a turnover, a costly one for Quincy, as the Hawks give it back with 39 seconds left. A 61-60 advantage, and the two officials chatting again at the top of the key. So it'll be SIUE ball out of bounds under its own hoop. Under Quincy's hoop, I guess. I never know which one it is. Is it your hoop that you're shooting at? Or is it your hoop that you're guarding? In for Wright. Wright drives, missed it. Rebound, pulled down by Curtis. But a foul, or a travel. So Curtis had it. Hardman took it, but Hardman went to the ground. Hardman went to the ground and lost it and was called for a travel. Couldn't keep his feet. SIUE calls timeout as we take a look at that. And so Carlos Curtis went to the ground, and then when Hardman rebounded it, he tripped over Carlos Curtis. Now SIUE still has a timeout remaining. Quincy does not, as SIUE called this one. This is a 30-second timeout as they regroup and they talk about how to handle this play. It will be SIUE basketball. It'll be the Cougars ball, out of bounds again. Full shot clock at 30. Now Quincy takes the chance to huddle on the floor. Shot clock to 20. Curtis is the trigger man for SIUE with Wright, Taylor, both Wrights, Taylor and Carter out there, and the ball's lost. Up it goes, and it missed. Shamar Wright rebounds, pulls it in. Taylor's got it, top of the key with 25 seconds to play. 13 on the shot clock. Taylor gets it back, drives right. He's blocked, got it back. Second effort won't go. 16 seconds and a foul. Quincy's got a chance to hang on and win this now. They can help put it away at the free throw line. One and one coming up for the Quincy Hawks with 16 seconds left in regulation time. First shot is good. Adam Moore extends the lead to 62-60. Moore with 5 points, 8 rebounds tonight. Second shot is no good. Rebounded by Lamar Wright. Taylor with 13 seconds and a 2-point deficit. Taylor with 9. To his left with 5. Drives to the basket. Got fouled. Taylor's going to the free throw line with 2.2 seconds remaining. It's the 9th foul on Quincy. So it's a 1-and-1 situation. And the foul came on Hardman. It is Hardman's 5th foul, so he goes to the bench. And that gives Quincy a little time anyway. Still one timeout left for SIUE. Right now, though, they're taking... Did they call a timeout? No, nobody called a timeout here. This is Quincy taking advantage of the time it had to make a substitution. Rayshawn Taylor, a game-high 21 points. 8 of 17 from the field, 3 of 4 at the foul line tonight. 2 big ones. And he missed it. Taylor missed his first. Now the question is, do you miss it to have a chance to rebound, put it back? Because if he hits, Quincy takes over up 1. He will. Well, he tried. I think he was trying to miss. 1 second. And a foul called with 0.6 seconds left. 62-61, Quincy on top.
SIUE foul on number 3, Rayshawn Taylor, his 3rd.
Taylor's called for his 3rd foul.
Quincy shooting 1-and-1.
To the free throw line, Chrysler. Silas Chrysler with 8 tonight. First shot, no good. Wright rebounds, and immediately a timeout is called. So with 0.3 seconds left, SIUE will take its final timeout, a full 60-second timeout. Now 0.3 seconds is the exact threshold that one needs to catch and then shoot a ball. You do not need to tip it. It can be caught and shot in 0.3 seconds. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying that is the rule. That is the threshold in college basketball, that it must be at least 0.3 seconds on the clock, and I'm surprised they haven't looked to see if there is more time to be put back on the clock. There was 0.6 when the free throw was taken. So if you're telling me that in 0.3 you can catch and shoot, I would believe you that in 0.3 you'd rebound a basketball and call a timeout. So that's where we are, 62-61, Quincy on top by a point. SIUE will have it. Someone's going to have to be set up in the front court, or someone's set up in the front court. Short corners are out near the wings. A quick catch, a quick shot, and cross your fingers if you're SIUE. Odds probably a little worse than a hope and a prayer. Shamar Wright, the trigger man. He is guarded by Ifole. The other four on both sides are inside the three-point lane. Here it comes. Baseball pass all the way. Caught by Quincy, and they will win it. Jamal David catches the long pass as Quincy wins this exhibition game against the SIUE Cougars, 62-61. Again, it's an exhibition game, but Quincy gets the big upset win here in Edwardsville tonight. They win it 62-61. Season opener comes on Tuesday. It's SIUE at Marquette, and the Quincy Hawks going back home to take on Findlay on Tuesday nights. For more, our postgame continues right after this on 88.7 The Sound. And now for our entire ESPN crew, I'm Joe Pott saying so long from First Community Arena here in Edwardsville, where the final score is Quincy 62, SIUE 61. All games airing on the ESPN network are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. So long from Edwardsville. Let me hear you for a minute.
You hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.